Hey Maxleets! Today I want to talk about performance-based training versus traditional training. First, when we're talking about performance-based training, we're talking about doing workouts based on achieving some sort of score. So whether it's trying to do a workout as fast as possible, or trying to do as many reps as possible, or trying to do as many rounds as possible, or trying to achieve maybe the highest load in your performance for a particular workout. When we're talking about traditional training, we're talking about more so doing particular exercises that have certain reps, certain sets, and some sort of rest or recovery in between each of those sets. Both types of training have their own advantages. For example, if you're doing traditional training, it's a very great way to really focus on particular muscle groups, to really grow them, develop them, and to really work on building strength. When you do performance-based training, there's a couple of things to keep in mind. Usually an element of endurance and stamina, as well as building strength, sometimes speed and power and agility. So there are some other components that you'll get with performance training that you may not necessarily get with traditional training. I tend to lean towards performance-based training. One of the reasons why I like performance-based training is that I don't have as much time to spend in the gym or spend to working out. My schedule is very, very packed and very limited in what I can do. So a lot of times I need to compress a lot of my workout into a short period of time. When you're doing a traditional workout, especially if you're doing a traditional workout to really work on building strength, person will spend sometimes 2 to 3 hours in the gym doing various exercises with times of rest and recovery. For me, I don't have that kind of time, so I usually will have to compress my stuff anywhere between 30 to maybe 60 minutes. And in that period of time, you can accomplish a lot depending on what it is that you're going for. The other thing that I really like about performance-based training is that you have to have a particular mindset when you are approaching performance training. For example, when you know that you're on a clock, or you know that there's a certain time limit, or you know that there's something working against you that you have to work up to, you have to really set your mind into this competitive mode, right? Most of the time you're focusing on beating maybe your own score, your previous score, or you're working on setting your own PR. So you want to make sure that your mind is set and prepared for performance training. With traditional training, you may be aspiring to be, let's say lifting weights, or you're aspiring to, get stronger, but chances are you're probably having certain rest periods in between. Now, although that can also be competitive, for many people, they tend to have that mindset when they're about to start their set. When they take the rest, a lot of times their mind might drift, they might be thinking about something else, and then it takes them even longer to get back into their next set because they've allowed their mind to drift. This doesn't happen for everybody, but a lot of times I can tell because you can see them, they're the ones who will start looking at things on their phone, or they're taking up a call, or they're doing something else, but their mind isn't really focused preparing for that next set. So usually they'll take a break. With performance-based, especially if it's something for time, you don't really have an official rest period. So you have to keep your mind focused on what you're doing, and you have to also focus on strategy to get you through it. So if you're pressed for time and you need something to really just kind of give you some bang for your buck, I would go with performance-based training. But if you are specifically looking to build your body, build your strength, build your muscle size, then you might want to look more for traditional, but just be mindful of how much time that you're spending with those workouts. Thanks for watching, guys. If you do like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and follow. And until next time, you max your life.